I was like, what? Like, oh, hoo! Oh shoot, I forgot. Damn it. Broadcast settings. Hopefully this works. No cancel. Nope. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Madden 20. Russell Wilson. Let's go here. Test. I like to do that. Oh, it works. Alright, here we go. Uh, oh man. Just wait for my co-host. Oh man. I'm dolo in here right now. Isaiah Crowell. No. Uh Drop the controller. What else is new? Taurus, you a fool. What up, Taurus? Taurus, anytime you want Crawley, let me know, dog. Crawley's having a good year for me. I don't know why this thing stopped charging all of a sudden. I don't know what the deal is with that thing. Whatever. Doesn't want to charge. Doesn't want to charge. Nah. Whatchamacallit's having a good year for me. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even lie. Who? Who got what guy? Is it the one I traded you? What's his name? Avant? Was it Avant? Um. Yeah, I wish I mean, I feel like this year might have been the hardest year I've had to develop corners. I don't know why though. It's like usually I feel like by year three I'd have like, two corners in the 90s. Obviously, like I said, it's stat based. So, uh, you know what? I threw at Ramsey last night. I mean, if the opportunity is there, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't negate a guy because you got a guy guarding him. Um, so I don't know. How many picks does Avant have? Avant was a stud too, in my opinion. Just physically, I think. Guess it's why wait for everybody to pile in here and then we'll Taylor Bird. Yeah, you know what? Like last night was the first night that I was kind of surprised on how aggressive my DB was in terms of going after the ball. So it doesn't usually happen that way. Usually I'm crying about how. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is either. Where is he? Avant. He's got 2 picks. 6'1". Look, he's only 2 years pro. I mean, look. I mean, this guy jumping is good. Good agility, nice speed, nice acceleration, nice press. I just feel like it takes so long this year. 73 strength. It just takes too long. So having Crawley was a definite upgrade for me in terms of just having a second guy that was, ready to go. You know what? I keep looking at Trout, but I don't see Trout being hurt. Is he really hurt? No way. Can I place him on IR for you? Oh man, that'd be effed up if that shouldn't even be an option for me. Do you see that? Oh no. What? No way I should be able to look at somebody else's. Wow. Why would they give you so much control? No, it don't do nothing. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything, but that's weird. That shouldn't be an option for me either. That is beyond weird, man. Let me look at injuries. My team. He said back out, back out. Oh, shoulder tear. Oh man. Okay. How long? Okay. So he's out for 2 weeks. Really means 3 weeks because if you want to bring him back early, are you gonna bring him back early? You know what they should do, and I know they're gonna have it next year because they've got yeah, okay, we'll look at injury. They're gonna do it next year because they're bringing back let the bird fly. What up, T-Dub? They're gonna bring back like what you call it, coaches and shit. So they're gonna be the coaches mode or an owners mode or something like that. You know what I will say? Bird is trash, definitely. I will say, and knock on wood, that we don't have a lot of injuries in this league. I was in another league, and it was my 3rd league, and it was shit. Yeah, definitely broke. It was my 3rd league, and I liked it because the rules were kind of tight, and I didn't agree with all of them, except the guy left injuries on, even on Sims, and I'm like, bro, it'd be one thing. No, I take that back. It was Sims during preseason. And I'm like, that's unfair, bro. Like, you can't sim a guy's preseason and leave the injuries on. No, I think the opposite. I think the more rules are better. I think the more rules are better. Cause clearly guys can't what's the word I'm looking for? Control themselves when there's no rules. So there's no way it would fly like that. Guys literally. What's up? I got my man Kype on the phone. No, I think guys literally find a way to skirt around rules, so there's no way there should be less rules. I think there should be more rules.
Who we got here?
Torres said, less rules the better. I'm like, no way. And he said the devs don't have any rules when they develop in this game.
None. None.
Oh man, but I think I was gonna say there should be more injuries in this league in general. Just I don't think there should be a whole bunch, but I think there should be an uptick in injuries. And I've done this on my own in previous Maddens. If you go up or down 1 tick on the injuries, it's like the most broken thing ever. Especially when you want more injuries. It was like everybody's getting hurt, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
Look at this. Nelson out, left guard 99. So, I mean, it's got a handful of injuries, but I don't think every team should have injuries, but there should be a little bit more, just a tick more.
Everyone should have a couple.
Yeah, but it's tough though. Look at this. I beat the Jags. He didn't have Fournette, so that's like a half a win for
You
me.
beat the Jags, I wouldn't have known.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't hear about it for the last 2 days.
Nah, it was a good game, bro. For me, it was personally. For me personally, it was a good game. Only because two things happened. I texted the Jags after and I told them his pass rush was nowhere to be found, even though both his ends have like 99 everything.
Hmm.
His his defensive tackles were all 99 plus 90 plus block shed, and nothing happened. Literally, they didn't show up, which pisses me off in a way because I expected a lot of heat,
Hmm.
and I feel like somewhere down the road, if I wind up playing him, it's going to be like a massacre in terms of just me getting bludgeoned to death because my quarterback is going to be eating grass. Um, we definitely need to look at these sliders once the final patch drops, which is going to be sometime this week, right? And I
Final
definitely
patch?
did, yeah, it might be. I definitely did benefit from the falling forwards,
Oh, that
like
shit is the worst.
4 or 5 times in that game versus the Jags. So, but like I said, I don't know what my corner was on. I wish Crawley had some of that,
Who
but
was it?
Nickerson. And
Mm.
Nickerson is okay. I'll pull up Nickerson's stats. Nickerson's okay, but he's no Crawley. But he's out there looking like, I don't know, Champ Bailey, I guess, because he was turning with him. He had his hands up. He was ready. Oh, he said
Pull him up.
yeah, I just did. Here it is. Nickerson, 87 overall, 96 speed, which helped me a lot. 95 acceleration, 92 man, 89 zone, 79 press, 82 play rec, 82 jump, 78 catching though, which is good, and 74
Where
awareness.
where'd you get him from? I don't even remember.
No, he's a jet. He's a jet in real life.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had drafted Avant, that which I traded to the Saints, and I got Crawley, and so this guy became my number two. Um, but just I mean, it's so the problem is the game is so inconsistent. It's consistent at being inconsistent. I think they might have been last night. I was gonna tweet it. I'm gonna put it in a group chat. But I believe I had a sack, and I wish I could pull up video. I think I had a sack on I think it was Russell Wilson, but because Russell Wilson got caught in that fumble forward animation, it didn't give me a sack, even though it was in the backfield. And
Oh
maybe
my
because
god.
maybe he was about to run. It looked like he was about to run, but the end was coming from the screen, from the right side of the screen, came around the tackle, and then when he gets to the quarterback, he falls to the right of the screen, even though he's running to the left of the screen. So kind of like
Stupid.
right. And so I got a tackle instead of a sack, and I was kind of tight, but whatever. But
I just played the Chiefs CPU before. That shit was fun.
oh shit. Oh, how was it? Did you win? Probably
It
not.
was great.
No, gosh. TV's on.
Two
TV's.
two times I tackled his running back in the end zone, which should have been a safety.
Right.
They broke the tackle both times.
Oh
One of
shit.
them, he took it for 99.
Oh my gosh, man. You can't do that. You don't even get credit for a tackle if you fall forward animation trigger. Are you serious? No way. But still a tackle though. Why wouldn't they count it?
You really asking questions like that with this
I know,
game?
right? Come on, this game.
See, that's the thing. 2 years ago, maybe Madden 17
Mhm.
or yeah, whatever. Everything worked properly. There was no glitching. Stats were right. I mean, you
Did
can
we? Did
count.
we?
Yes.
We had the swerve in 17. Was it the swerve?
Well, yeah, but that's gameplay stuff that you could exploit. Okay.
Yeah.
But the basic stuff, like a tackle counting, a sack counting, a safety counting, a
Yeah.
penalty going the right way,
It
a
just feels.
turnover not resulting in
Yeah.
it's just
What
like,
and I think I said this
oh,
last week. What I feel like is they're patching a patch, and they probably should be patching the original.
they should be patching the crew that develops the game.
He's so stupid. I think they should be patching the original game. The one that launched. That's what the patch should be. It shouldn't be a patch on top of a patch. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're screwing up more than they're patching.
Right. I think it's definitely screwing up a lot of things. M25. I don't. You know what? To be honest, I'd have to go look at like something on YouTube to probably remember what these games look like. So I don't remember what they look like from year to year. Um, but yeah. So so Nick and I had this conversation yesterday. Um,
Oh, which one?
the one about the LB covering the wide receiver, and I just posted in chat.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
somebody who did it, and then I showed Nick. I showed you a video? Or was I showed Twitter on Twitter, right? Where the guy takes the
He
safety
leaves
from
he leaves the slot receiver wide open,
right,
then takes the safety and covers him and impedes his progress and picks
right,
the ball off.
which is a thing now too, because I've seen it done.
Speaking of, I
Yeah.
wanna bring that up.
Oh,
I've
here we
seen
go.
it
Here we
plenty in
go.
my games.
Here we go.
Dudes
So
are interfering with receivers
yes.
and not getting
So the
calls.
PI call.
And,
So the thing
and they're
is,
intentionally doing it
so what we
because
need
they're
to do
moving
is
their DBs off the line that they're running in.
right.
I've seen it. It happened against me. Not gonna name names, but we gotta stop that shit because I've had at least 3 touchdowns that cost 3 touchdowns. Should have been, but the dude interfered with the receiver.
So this is what I'm gonna
Sorry, excuse me.
suggest. No problem. What I'm gonna suggest. I feel like when we get to preseason week 4, I think we should take an extra day to kind of just like play with some sliders. Obviously, I feel like we've got a strong core here. I think we're gonna play
And
maybe
let
another.
everybody play their game.
Right, everybody play their game. We'll play it, and if you want to, I would even go as far as if you get to like the third quarter and you don't like where the sliders are, just quit in the game. We make some adjustments, and you get to play again, just so we get to feel like, so you get so you
How
get
the
to
adjustments
right
are
how the
affecting the
adjustments
game.
are. Yes, I think that we need to do something like that. I think there's no way we can play outside of the league to kind of get to replicate what we need to do. A lot of these guys,
No,
obviously,
you can't.
we're in year 5, going into year 6. These guys, some of these guys are just 90s and 90. You know what I'm saying? If you roll out with an 80, you're not gonna feel the same thing as the guys at 90, doing that. So I feel like maybe one thing we should definitely do is try maybe increase pass interference, so guys can't just default. I think default
Yo,
everything's also a good
they
idea
are.
too.
It's happened to me
Yeah.
at least 3 or 4 times this year.
Right. I think default everything is actually a really good idea. I think it'll just take away from us having to guess what we're doing in terms of sliders are concerned. And maybe tomorrow at work I'll take a look at what the guys are saying about the sliders on OS, and maybe we can have an idea. Maybe I'll look on YouTube or whatever. But definitely revisit the sliders. Obviously, we have the same sliders that we started out with, and there's been 4 or 5 patches already. So definitely the gameplay for us has definitely changed, and we're playing through it. I mean, you look at these numbers; they're not bad. The numbers aren't bad. I just think there's just like little things within the game that kind of like annoy us. Um, so yeah, I think increasing PI might be something that we look at. An uptick in
Yeah,
injury
for
for
sure.
sure. It's gonna be hell. So all you guys who like to play with the same guys, and sometimes I don't know if you guys even notice it, but sometimes my subs come out, and I'm like, fuck, cause I have
Yeah,
my
I get
I
pissed.
have my subs out. But listen, I just try to make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll add a level of realism to the game. So quick story. Um, when I first became friends with my boy B, we would go to his cousin's house and go
Thanks
play.
from PSL for life.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to mention it.
Yeah. So we go play 2K at his cousin's house. Cousin had a TV in the garage, and I'm alright in 2K. I'm not the world greatest too. I would argue that I'm better at Madden career mode than I am in 5v5 2K. Um, and so we're at the house, we're playing, and he's got the Cavs, and I got the Knicks. Whatever, I got the Knicks, and I'm like, he hasn't subbed out LeBron yet. I'm like, dude, how are you
Oh
playing
yeah.
3 quarters with LeBron? You haven't subbed him yet. So I hit the pause button. These guys got the fatigue off. I'm like, hell no. There's
Oh
no way I'm playing it with the fatigue off. You've
yeah.
got the league's best young player, out there for 40 minutes, run up and down the court. There's no way to. I can't take advantage of your team when LeBron comes out. If he
He
never
ain't
comes
coming
out,
out.
he's not coming
He
out.
ain't
Right,
coming
right.
out.
So that's what I feel like. If you got a roster full of, if your roster, in my opinion, is top heavy, I feel like obviously in football it doesn't really translate the way it does in basketball. But there's tons of subbing in and out in football, which
Of
none of us get
course.
seen in Madden. But I do it myself. I don't. I have my sub set to like 90. I'll show it to you guys too. 98 and 99, and it works this year, Taurus. In case you were wondering, I'll give you guys a auto subs, so you can guys take a look at my auto subs. So here it is right here. Sub in at 99, sub out at 97. Sub in at 99, sub out at 97. And so when guys are a little tired, they come out, which is
Yeah.
natural. I've seen guys on the sideline put their hand up, come up the field, running back, which amazes me, by the way. You had like a 15-yard run, now you want to come out the game, and it's like meanwhile this offensive lineman is trudging for like the next.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, what are you talking about, bro? It works. The subs work. Yep, they work.
The,
They
the,
work,
the
Taurus.
one thing.
They work. And so my guys come in and out. And sometimes, like I said, I'm on third down, and I need Wade or Robbie out there, and it's Kelly, Higgins, and somebody else. I don't even know who the other guys are. And I'm like, F. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's funny. Same with me because I got Bell who's 99 speed, and none of my top three receivers are all fast, and
Yeah.
then none of the other guys are above like 86 speed.
Right.
So if I'm call a play for Bell, and then I look and it's 85 speed,
Yeah. 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 Like, yeah.
Darius Gunter, I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Right. 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 So, which is for me, a little twist, a little wrinkle
Mhm.
to my Madden games. So next season or next Madden, maybe.
Oh Lord.
Um, we definitely need to address zone man defensive coverages.
a
I
hundred
th- I
percent.
think I think as a sim league, and it's gonna be tough because last night I played and I was so mad at myself. The Jags ran. It wasn't a halfback angle route, but it was a route where the tight end came across the field. Might have been an audible to a slant. Um, and I carried him to about the hash, and I was in man coverage. And I said, you know what? Let me just drop back, and
Yeah.
I wound up leaving him wide open. And then I looked at the replay last night. If I would have covered him, he would have had no one open. It was all locked up last night.
Mhm.
Man coverage was like on 1,000, and everything was locked up. And I was so mad at myself because like, if I just have the discipline to just stay with this guy, I probably would have picked it off or got a sack.
To honor your
Um,
assignment.
yeah, following my assignment. So I feel like in zone coverage, there's going to be a lot of liberties because obviously I can't tell what kind of zone you're in until the play
Yeah,
yard
but
is
man
over.
coverage,
Man
you should
coverage,
have to you
man
have to
coverage.
follow
Here's the
your
only issue with
assignment.
man coverage. I feel like I think, and maybe Taurus or somebody else will correct me because I don't know if the man line works. I feel like sometimes you'll get like a safety on one end covering the halfback on the other end, and I
Yeah.
don't know if the simple thing is just to switch, to just flip the defensive assignment and it'll match it. But I just get so mad when why wouldn't the
When you
safeties
see
just kind of
that line going diagonally
yeah,
across the
why wouldn't the
field,
safety just either like switch
it's the
assignment
worst.
automatically? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't know if that's an NFL thing. Don't ask me wrong. I don't know if it's done in the NFL. If guys are like, we'll just switch our assignments. I'll be a zone and you be a man if that guy's aligned on your side. Um, no clue, but I hate it. So the Jags
Yeah.
called me a few times. I've got May, free safety, and I've got the running back on the right side of the quarterback. Obviously he looks
Goes down to the
downfield, no one's
flat,
open. He looks down the flat. That guy's got like
wide
6, 7
open.
yards wide open because
May is still
it's
trying
still
to
yeah, still trying
find
to
his
come
way over
over.
across the
Right,
field.
right. Another thing that pisses me off too, and I seen it last night, was when guys are blitzing, guys aren't moving out the way for the blitzer. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I watched
What do
my
you mean, like
linebacker.
defensive players?
Yeah, defensive
They
players.
get
So
in the way.
right, they're getting away. So there was a play I called. I think I called either I sent 6 or sent 7, and the linebacker, it was the outside linebacker coming in between the guard and the tackle, I guess, or the end and the DT. Um, Cat Crush. I gotta look at that. I'll look at that. Um, and he came across another guy was in man coverage, and literally, if he just stepped back, he would let the guy go through. But he rubs the guy in man coverage, and it's like a step slow. And then
Yeah.
you look at the replay. If he had like another like 2 seconds or half second, he gets there.
Half a second.
But he wastes his
home.
half second bumping his own man, trying to get open. I mean, trying to get into his pre-programmed
Yeah, exactly.
play art, whatever you want to call it. So yeah.
So yeah, so that man coverage thing, I see a lot because everybody doubles Bell, everybody, obviously, I would too, but they doubling him with linebackers, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how is Bell 99 speed running a fly route, a 9 route,
Yeah.
and the linebacker is lined up, in the box, and he's able to get back and catch up to him and have an effect on the play.
Yeah. So we came to this conclusion, and I'm not sure it's 100, that for one, if the CPU is controlling your receiver, he's not running
There's
at
no
top
speed
speed.
boost.
Right. He's not running at
using the
top. Right.
acceleration.
He's not using a speed boost. All right.
If you're using the linebacker, you are.
Right. And if you're using the linebacker, you're using your speed boost. So last night I beat Ramsey over the top. Ramsey right behind me, but the minute Sev took control of Ramsey,
Clicks on.
it looks like a half step he lost. And I clicked on right before he did. I looked in the replay, and I was able to catch the ball though. But the speed boost isn't applied until you get the ball in your hand. Right. Right.
There's no speed boost.
Until you can physically control the player, the speed boost is not in effect. The full speed of said player. He said his connection ass. The full speed of player is not in effect until you take control of the player. In my opinion, I feel like that's what I'm seeing though. The logic is for me is that
There's
once
no
you
reason like that guy any linebacker should be able to catch up to Bell when he already has a head start on a 9 route.
Right.
There's no way.
Yeah, for me the logic is that if I'm able to catch the ball and then hold R2 to go faster, then you wasn't going as fast as you can, especially on the
as soon
second.
As you catch that ball,
right,
and you press R2, that gap gets bigger and bigger between you and the defender.
Right, and especially I feel like I think the initial route maybe, but out of the break, that guy should be trying to get to like, and that's weird too, because I'm not a receivers coach, and I see guys. Obviously you don't want to be running at top speed, but I mean the LBs have the advantage, because you're using him and running top speed all across the field like a maniac.
So long story short, we got to do something about.
Yeah, we'll do something about it.
Linebacker and double covering people
right.
down the field.
I don't mind the double covering, but if you're zoning up,
if you're a man, no.
Right. If you're abandoning your zone, but if you're gonna call man,
if you're abandoning your zone, or if you're a man. I mean, I could throw to my running back every single play, but that's not fun.
Right, I know you could definitely take advantage. You could definitely take advantage of that for sure. But I mean,
they leave the running backs in the flats wide open.
Yeah, because especially
the fullback.
Yeah, but it's only
cover the dude that's gonna cover the fullback.
But you've seen it though. But you've seen it. You throw to the running back in the flats, and he takes like a hard step into the grass.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, there's somebody on his back. You know what I'm saying?
Him down.
Right. He's not like flowing up field. He's taking a hard step as soon as you try to cut up field, and you not going
anywhere.
You're not gonna
get a huge gain.
You're not getting a huge gain.
They're taking advantage, and they're getting an extra defender up the field to cover the crossing routes and all that stuff. And then they know that there's no
real penalty. There's no real penalty. There's no real penalty because your guys are gonna.
Especially when they, like I said, when they cover the guy when they're using the guy that's supposed to cover the fullback.
Right, because you're gonna throw it to the halfback, but the corner with his back turned, guarding the flyer, is gonna come back down and know that you've thrown the ball to the flats, and he's gonna come down and he's gonna.
Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna moonwalk and then spin around and then make a play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is.
Definitely, man coverage. You have to honor your assignment.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a tough one.
100%. Yeah, but we have to do it.
Ooh, you're right, Taurus.
Passing impossible.
Yeah, Taurus, you make a good point. So So here's what I
First
what
time in
I've
his life.
how else are you supposed to cover a crossing route? So here's what I've trying to do with myself personally. I do not almost never audible into a slant route. I think that's the new. No, we can't. We can't combat dev shortcomings. But I almost never audible into a slant route because I was in a. I feel like when I bring up other leagues, I feel like man, whatever. I bring up other leagues. So some of those guys are like football knowledgeable. Some of those guys no. Um, Typically you are not waiting for a slant route to exit the other side of the field to make that throw. That is
No, the
not
slant is supposed to be a
the slant
quick
supposed to be a quick hit.
get him in the
Yes,
hands of your receiver and make a
yes,
play.
absolutely. So a
But it's
lot of guys,
impossible because everybody uses the middle linebacker.
right, right. The slant route for me in this game is almost no go. You know what I'm saying? I'll
It's
throw it.
yeah, it's
I'll
almost
throw it
you
once in
can't
a
even
while,
call it.
but it is not my bread and butter. You like, and for a while it was, in previous matches it was a play that definitely beats man coverage because obviously the guy's backed up, but now you can just kind of cover it,
They got
either
man
which way,
coverage,
right?
the guy's
Either which way,
trailing, and they have
yeah,
the linebacker waiting in the path of the
yeah, and
ball.
and not to mention when the DBCs, no, they don't want to make some base games. And not only that, when the DB sees the wide receiver cross in front of him, he literally waits for him to
To
go
get that
across
step.
first. You literally see the guy stare at the wide receiver before
Let
he
him get
makes
that
any
jump.
yeah before
Let
he
him
makes
make
any
the
kind of
move.
move. Absolutely. So as a rule to myself, I don't hot route into a slant route. I almost don't. Ever since I played in that league. That league is no longer running right now.
Yeah.
But I don't slant. I don't hot route until slant. And I see a lot of guys do it. Do what you got to do. Um, but it's definitely a very very unguardable thing, especially if you're like in a cloud flat and someone sits and they wait for the guy to clear. You literally can max protect and wait for that guy to clear. And if you're
Once he
not guarding
clears, he's
him,
by himself.
right, exactly. And if you're not guarding him, as Tor's saying, if you're not guarding him from hash to sideline, then he's going to be wide open every time. So it's
The
tough,
point of
though.
yeah,
It's tough.
exactly. The point
So
of
what I'm
pulling a slant is you
right,
hope you get man coverage.
yeah,
He beats his man off the line. You hit
hmm
him quick, and he
yeah.
makes
The
a move
slant
with
is
the ball.
definitely not in my opinion, not a zone beater per se. But I think it's definitely a man beater for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what it should be.
yeah. So I mean, hopefully in Madden 20, and I don't like I said, I don't think we're implementing these man zone rules this Madden at all.
No, no, no
No.
way, no way.
But I think in Madden 20, hopefully, things change where, crossing routes can get guarded without having to you know,
Yeah, man coverage,
yeah,
crossing routes. If you can get a 10-yard crossing route,
right.
you're gonna win it every time
Yeah,
against
absolutely.
man.
There's no way. There's no way. So obviously, I do a lot of YouTubing, watching the cheese, and learning from the cheese. Um, and every week, let me tell you, literally, you go on YouTube every week, every day. Somebody's got some kind of new defense, new hot blitz, new unguardable, blah blah blah. And I
Yeah.
look at almost all of them just to see what guys are doing. And literally,
And do you see them pop up in the league?
um, no.
That's the real
Sometimes
question.
some guys I can tell. No,
You
be
can
honest with you,
tell
Forrest.
certain guys
Yeah,
though.
Taurus, you have to go to YouTube. Honestly, you have to see this stuff on YouTube for Taurus. You have to see it to believe it, in my opinion. So I watched a guy yesterday, and let me tell you, there's all of it involves manipulating the offense, which is not a thing I'm opposed to. Right? You're supposed to have them guess, but in this game, it's so broken sometimes that you'll have a guy not guarding no one. And I've seen it done in NFL, stunts and whatever, where there's a left guard or right guard or center left just looking into space. Um, so with the guy, he comes out in cover two. I'm gonna say he shifts his arm line either left or right. He crashes it to the opposite side which he shifted. So if he shifted left, he crashed right. He takes the weak side middle linebacker, drops it in between the N and the DT, and then
Oh
he
my
takes
god.
he takes the middle linebacker and he mans him up on the slot receiver. and somehow he covers the middle with the linebacker. Yeah, he covers the middle with the linebacker. The slot is covered with another linebacker, and then because he's playing half coverage at the top, the free safety. Oh, we're talking. The free safety is taking the guy on the deep. This is versus a vert. So you got to cover two
Oh,
that's covering a vert. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, anyway, guys, here's my thing. Guys are doctoring up the defense in order to make things happen. Anyway,
Of course.
so
That's why we have those rules in place that if you move one guy pre-snap, you got to stay with him.
yeah, so let's look at these standings before we go on these tirades.
Yeah, we could be here all night on
Two
these
losses.
tirades.
Oh, he couldn't play tonight. I think I saw that.
Who?
The Cowboys.
Oh, he lost?
He lost. He lost in the sim, I
Oh,
guess.
boy. Yeah,
So
it was a sim.
so the Browns are in. Chargers number 2, the number 1 seed in the FC is the Chargers right now,
Oh, Lord.
who lost the
That's
other
where-
night and was not
Yeah.
happy at
He was
all.
not happy.
Not
It
happy
was
at all.
all. It was all. The Broncos' offense was all fine and dandy when he beat him 4 or 5 straight games and
Yeah.
shut him out this year. But now all of a sudden, he loses. The thing that really got me was him crying about the guy going PA max protect with 9 minutes to go and he's up to 17. Like, yo, he's playing offense.
Yeah, you know what?
17-point lead ain't
Hit-
nothing.
Right. So this is where I was standing. This is where I was standing.
I was just sitting there laughing.
West Coast beef for it. I don't get involved. I don't get involved in AFC West beef, dog. I'm an East Coast guy. I don't get involved.
The
But
issue
I was
there was no beef while the Chargers was owning the Broncos.
Yeah,
But now
so
all of a
here-
sudden,
I thought for one, no one's really conceding a game with 8 or 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
no,
Last
not,
night,
not a division game.
yeah,
That if you lose, he's only 1 game back or 2 games back.
right,
And then
right.
you know you're not
right.
conceding this.
So last night, like I played the Jags. I'm up 17 in the fourth quarter, 4 minutes to go, and he's still trying to score. You know what I'm saying? So guys really aren't putting the sticks down. You know what I'm saying? Unless you
Nah.
say to the opponent in a message,
Yo,
listen,
it's over.
it's over. I'm gonna shut it down. You can shut it down. That's that. But as long as you're playing, you play. And I think I feel like 17 points is not a lot, really. It's a fine line. 17 points means a fine line.
Especially
3
at the
scores.
beginning of the fourth.
Right. The beginning of fourth. Right. So same thing. He makes a mistake. You got to pick 6. Now you're down 10. You're 2 scores. You're
That's
back
it,
in this
exactly.
game. You're right back in this game.
And like
So-
you always mention, momentum is real.
Momentum is real. Actually, momentum is real in this game. So my thing is not quite there. I'm not upset with either party, to be honest with you. But just interesting because I feel like 17 points isn't. If it was 3 touchdowns and he did it, maybe. I feel like 3 touchdowns is something.
I just thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
But that was Ford knows all about him. That's the way he was last Madden.
Yeah, I
He
don't.
couldn't- Every single game, he was openly complaining about everything.
Yeah, I didn't really see it like I didn't
Nah,
I didn't
he's
see
been
that
cool
often.
this year.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see that often. But it's
Fridays
tough
one of those
because
frustrating games.
right,
and-
frustrating games. Absolutely, when nothing is going for you and you're out of it. Halftime you're out of it.
You're out of it, and you're just like,
No.
you need to vent.
Yeah, and so
That's why I text you during my games.
oh, thanks, no problem. and so
So
and
I don't make a fool of myself in public.
nah, it's all good. So I would be the number 1 seed had I just taken my sim win versus the Bears, but here I am.
Oh my God!
fighting
Listen,
for life.
You're not allowed to bring that up again.
Here I am fighting for
You're not allowed to mention
for-
it because
for the-
you're the idiot that
for the
that
seed.
that
But to
did a
be honest with you,
restart.
I'd much rather play a wild card game and then sit out a week. Like if I get the bye, I'll take it. But I really don't like sitting out. I really don't
What
like
if you
it.
miss the playoffs?
I'm not gonna miss it though. I don't think
What's
so. My next
Let me
game
check
versus
it
the
out.
Patriots.
I
And
want you to miss it now.
if I
want
lose
you
the
to miss
next-
it, so I gotta hear about this.
no, but if I lose the next 2 games,
Go
I think-
Pats.
I think I'm still ahead though. I think I'll still make it. I think mathematically I can probably still make it.
I'm gonna check it right now.
but there are 6 teams with double-digit wins already. And Broncos, and see, and Broncos, I guess by winning that game, definitely secures himself as a wild card, more or less. Yeah.
He's playing right now too.
Oh yeah.
He's
He's
playing the
he's all he,
Texans. He's
okay.
he's like
He's
you
up.
know.
He's up.
He's up.
Oh, he's up.
He's winning.
He's
He's
winning.
winning.
He's winning. Yeah. And so yeah. So I mean,
Yo,
that
by
was
the
for
way,
me.
I feel bad. That dude has not won a game in
And
like
listen,
2.5 years.
but he's I think he's playing better, to be honest with you. I think he scored like 21 points
He
on
looked like he's
somebody.
scoring now. He's
Yeah,
scoring
right,
now.
right. So maybe if he was here a little earlier, he'd probably be just a tad bit. Oh, he said, oh, he's up.
It was 14-0 in the first last night.
Oh, but you know what's so funny too? And I don't know if Ford's seen it. Maybe you've seen the Instagram when the girl and the guy, what's the name, Milani and whatever the man dude name is, when they like double the word to make it sound serious. I've always done that. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I've always done. But to watch them do it, it was like the funniest thing ever. And so he said it's up.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you have no control about Nick, do
That's
you?
no, I don't.
Okay,
West North,
I'll send you the post later.
East, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you can be in on
All right, so I need the Colts to win 2 games.
yeah.
Did you play the Colts this year?
No, I think I played him. Did I play him this year? Maybe last year.
And you to lose 2. Who do you play? The Pats and who?
The Pats and the Ravens.
Yo, Ravens, I'm making sure he plays that game. If you lose 2 and the Colts wins 2, you guys will be tied for the second wild card.
No, that's fine.
Nah,
That's
I want to
fine.
see it get a little dicey
A
over
little
here.
dicey.
I want to see you sweat it out.
Nah, that's all right. Let me see if I can
Let me
find
see.
him. Milani.
Pats and the
Damn.
Ravens. Ugh.
Shit. Well, I'll
Look at
find
you.
it
You
later.
won 4 straight, and 6
Ha
of your
no,
last
not
7.
Ha Davis. It's not Ha Davis Ford. Damn it. What is that couple's name?
By the way, the Lions won 3 straight.
Yeah.
2 on sim wins.
Yeah. Listen, you take it where you
So
can. I feel like
yeah, but
I mean,
no.
listen. I tell I've been playing Madden for a very long time. For a very, very long time. It takes a while to get good at the game. This guy literally picked up the game like
Yeah, I
3 years
know.
ago. And he's not even by a stretch a football guy. You know what I'm saying? And
No.
so, and
He's looking to
PSL
take
is
over
no
a permanent
slouch.
team. He wants to be a mainstay in a team.
Well, yeah, so we were talking yesterday, and he says, like the way you know your Raiders, right? The way
Yeah,
Ford
of
knows his
course.
Saints, the
I
way I
told
know
him,
my
listen, if it's a
Jets.
team that nobody else wants,
Yeah.
and then the funny thing was, immediately after the
Oh,
Odell Beckham trade happened, he
yeah.
goes, I might be able to use them permanently after all, because no one's gonna want them. Yeah, me. He goes,
Oh no, I think be honest with you, I think Puba's gonna be all right. I think I think Puba's gonna be okay with not having ODB, OBJ, or whatever.
Ugh.
I think he's gonna be all right. Be honest with you, I think he prefers it. He's gonna run the ball anyway. He's
Yeah,
gonna run
no.
it 300, 400 times a year.
Meanwhile, I'll never forget it. Last year, he's playing the Broncos. They needed the Broncos to lose 1 game to win the division, and he has the ball like inside the 20, first and 10, and he throws the ball on first down and throws a pick 6. And I wanted to break my TV. I wanted to get on the George Washington Bridge, head to Jersey, find out where he lives, and kill that dude. I wanted to murder him. I'm watching on my TV, and I'm like, what is this dude doing?
Yeah.
He runs the ball. He has Saquon. He's up 10-0 or something, and he throws on first down. He could have went out at least 13-0, 17-0, and instead it's 10-7. I was so angry. I'm sorry, I had to bring that up.
Nah,
You brought up an old
an old wound.
an old wound.
Damn, I gotta.
Anyway,
Oh man,
so
when I
yeah.
find it. Ah,
So what do you think about Trick Whitey's mock draft, by the way?
that was another thing. He said I
I
don't
think
fit
he's a
down.
complete moron.
I think I'm definitely not taking
He's
a
the
receiver.
McShay because he's calling himself Trick McWhitey. So he's the McShay. I prefer to call him Trick McIdiot
No,
or
that's so
Trick
funny.
McMoron.
You know what's funny too? You've got McShay's attitude, but you've got Kuiper's longevity.
Oh yeah.
Cause
What can I say?
McShay, he just rips into
McShay don't give a
Kuiper.
damn.
He don't give a damn.
He went right up in his and took his trying to
Yeah,
take his position, and
right,
they don't give a damn.
right. Um, so the Cowboys are 12-2. The Falcons are 12-2. The Niners back. TW's back, 11 and
He got a
3.
crazy roster. Oh my
Crazy
lord.
roster, Jesus. Looking like the real life Browns. 11 and 3 for the Rams. 10 and 4 for the Eagles. Who beat? Did he beat him? He beat
He
the
beat
Cowboys.
Mickey.
He
He
beat
was
Mickey.
Mickey's only loss. I don't know
Yeah,
what happened in that game.
me
I didn't get
neither.
any complaints or
Yeah.
any
Yeah,
nothing.
Mickey
So
doesn't complain though. Mickey doesn't really complain
nah,
at all.
Mickey's cool.
And the Giants are 10 and 4. Real quiet though
The
on the low
the
ski.
what?
The Giants are 10 and 4.
Is he really?
Yeah, low. Ford is 8 and 6. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Ford is done. Ford got smoked a bunch of games.
Yeah, he did. This year is not the same.
He's missing his boy Trout.
Permanent team. Yeah. Trout. I mean, he said he went to 4-3. Maybe that's some of it's going to because he went to 4-3. Maybe some of that's why.
Yeah,
Some
but they're also missing a
unfamiliarity.
starting quarterback. Look
Yeah,
up the
but
quarterback that he's playing right now.
he said flamed. Um, I mean, a ton of Bears are 8 and 6. Look at this. The Bears are gonna get in though.
The Bears are gonna get in.
Yeah, they're gonna
Thanks to
win the
you.
division.
Thanks to
Oh,
you.
the Vikings. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. The Vikings are 8 and 6. Panthers
Think
6 and
about all
8.
the chaos that you caused with that nonsense.
Oh my
Muwasa's gonna
gosh.
come hunt you down.
Yeah, damn. Mwasa's gonna hate me. Don't hate me, Mwasa.
Oh, he already
Um,
does.
let's look at some stats. We love
If he's
stats.
anything like the rest of us, he already does.
Nah. Most likable guy in this league. Um, me and Sam Darnold are officially the best QB in PSL.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it says I'm ranked number 1. Ranked number 1 quarterback in the league. That's kind of amazing though. That only at 96, I'm the best quarterback. You know, you said barely. Ford said he said barely. I'm just talking about just overall Ford. I'm talking about by overalls. 95. Oh, I guess Casey 82. Wow,
The
Casey.
Blake Bortles cut officially.
Yeah. You think Eli's getting cut this week? He's gonna get cut, or they're gonna give him that roster
No.
bonus?
Eli, listen, I hate to go off on a tangent and talk real
Hmm.
life, but first of all, Dave Gettleman is a moron.
Definitely a moron.
Everyone knows you should have traded Odell Beckham, but to not get what he got for him is a crime. He didn't get nearly enough, and then let Landon Collins go for nothing, and then on top of that, they're committed to Eli as the starter next year. Why? Where does it make any sense? We get it. You're rebuilding to start a 38-year-old quarterback.
I don't know.
I don't care who he is. You find a young quarterback and you play them. It just makes no sense at all. To make all the moves they're making, I'm cool with it. But then you're going to start a 38-year-old quarterback behind all that nonsense? It makes no sense. But
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't understand it.
He's not. I think they're trying to do the right thing for Eli. Let him play out the last year of his contract and send him off. You know, thank him for whatever. Since '04, he's been their quarterback. But, sheesh. Ugh, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, let's look at some stats. Sam Darnold, woo!
Sam
36
Darnold.
3,600
Barely.
passes. Barely, I know, man. I mean, Trout. Listen, Trout sat out like 5 games already, and he's like 6 on the list on passing yards, bro.
Trout. Yeah, he was having a great year.
Oh, having a good year, having a good old time.
Trout.
having
Let's
a good
see
old
this.
time.
Let's pull up the quarterback that he's playing with right now.
Oh,
Who is it for?
Bird.
Is it Bird?
Bird's the word.
Bird's the word.
Oh my God.
74 overall normal dev, 89 throw power, and
Jesus Christ! Look at that deep
71
accuracy.
deep. Ugh.
Did he give him what's that Saints quarterback that had the arm? Oh my gosh, Brooks. Aaron Brooks. Is
Aaron
that Aaron
Brooks.
Brooks' number? 12?
He was number 2.
Oh, okay, number 2. So he's not as good as Aaron Brooks.
I'm the
That's why
only
you.
one who gives out good numbers.
No. Bring on the new stadium. Look at this, man. You better invest
Yeah,
in a
man. By the
backup.
way, why is that? I can't figure that out.
Nah, I don't know, man.
He said it's because we're the relocation settings we have, but it wouldn't be because they would change his city and his team name and everything.
Yeah,
Let me
no
see.
clue. But I would
Choose
love
to
to play
allow relocation
outdoors.
for any team, turn it off, or have the game decide when team can relocate.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's unnormal. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
I
just
don't
very
know.
odd
Very
to
odd.
see the Saints playing a home game with sunlight.
No, I don't mind it though. Is it closed though? Does it get weather in there?
I have
Does it
no
rain?
idea.
You have any rain?
As for it,
All right, let's look at these stats. Darnold, 3,600. Goff, 21 and 15. C.J. Casey, 22 and 31. Baker Mayfield's having a good year. Browns and Baker Mayfield really having a good year. 36 touchdowns, 17 picks.
damn, wow, that
I
is
know.
good.
That is a really good year. Four said he plays his game in tears. Such an idiot, yo.
He's funny, man.
Oh, man. Peter Point Beyond is the quarterback
Oh
for the
my God, the
Broncos.
worst.
Um,
Like, who is this guy?
yo, he's 75 overall. No
And
way.
bro, I'm telling you, the numbers don't matter for the
Oh,
most
my
part.
gosh. You
What's
gotta be
his stats
kidding me.
look like? What, touchdowns and hits?
24 and 10.
Yo, ridiculous, man.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really.
Oh my gosh. Look at this guy. Trout, 35 and 11. I mean, he's gonna miss the rest of the season though. That's it.
Who is?
Trout. He's out
Yeah,
for the
he's
next two
done.
weeks. He's done. Oh my gosh. I thought he was joking. But I'm weird. I don't see the injury symbol next to his name. That's funny. Joey
It's more of
Francis.
like a mental break he's taking.
Yeah, yeah. Joey Francis, 19 touchdowns, 41 picks, but has 300
Oh
yards.
Lord. No, no, let's not do that again.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Stay
Here
away from
it
that.
is.
No, no, no. Let's not
David
do it.
Mencken, 30 and 12. Matt Ryan, 30 and 8. Wow, good year.
Wow, only 8 picks?
Only 8 picks. Jesus.
Has his backup played?
I don't know. It's a good question. I doubt it, but 8 picks is outstanding.
That is outstanding.
That's gotta be a PSL record in terms of picks. No, hasn't thrown a single snap. The backup.
That is outstanding.
That is definitely outstanding. Congrats to you, bro. 8 picks. I think I threw that like in 2 games. I had like a 5
8
and a
picks.
3.
I threw that week 1. I threw
No,
8 picks.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I did.
Joey
I benched
Francis.
Derek Carr after
Jack-
6.
Yeah, right.
Oh my lord.
Derek Carr still 24 picks.
Derek Carr. Oh my god. Why are you showing him?
Oh,
Show
man.
Charles Mallett. 16.
No way. You serious? Oh my gosh. Charge Mallet with 16.
Completing
Oh,
a
he's a-
whopping 50% of my balls.
You give him the number 1?
Yeah, why not? He's number
Oh,
1 in your hearts.
Oh my gosh. I mean, he's got good base numbers.
He's number 1 in your program and number 1 in your
He
hearts.
said, Ford said, Jesus, Nick.
Oh my god.
What else are you looking at? I mean, he looks all right though. 6'6", 220. That's a big guy. Does he? I mean,
Listen, let's be
when-
serious for a second. He's not
Yeah.
going to throw another NFL pass after this season.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be very interesting. Obviously, are you gonna make a play for some of these guys with 2 quarterbacks? Or you gonna
No, I'm
hit the
drafting a
draft?
quarterback.
You draft a quarterback. Damn.
Dev told me last night he's putting his quarterback on the block.
Who?
Barner.
No way.
That's what he said, but
He's
bullshit.
bugging. There's no
I told
way.
him- he asked me if I wanted him. I said no, no thanks. He goes, you're an idiot. I said, wait, I'm an idiot. Why is he on the block if he's so good?
Yeah, why is he on a block? He's
bullshit.
Yeah. Steph just likes to see his guys on the screen. That's all.
That's it. Like to see his guys
That's,
on the screen.
yeah. Javante Sankey. He's pretty good. I think he's 95 overall. 95, yeah. Superstar dev. This guy's a beast. His numbers are better than Darnold actually in terms of accuracy. Throwing the pressure 92. Jesus Christ. Unflappable is what you call
Under
that.
pressure, like the throw that you were showing me last night, right? With a
Whoa.
fucking clean pocket.
Clean pocket. Literally, I could have touched any lineman and been all right, dog. That was the worst. But that's what I'm talking about. Madden, like,
It makes shit up. It
yes,
decides when to do shit.
right. So at the
When
point,
a receiver is gonna run a route like
right,
he's supposed to.
right. So at the point I'm about to throw the ball, I'm not under pressure. Right? Another step or two, yeah, maybe. If I still have the ball in my hand, it's just I don't know. I was mystified. This is why I like to save the plays, man. That's why I like to save them.
Yeah, I
You
know.
have to.
We know you like to save them.
Yeah, I save them, dog. If I go
We
back
see
and
it
look.
during your streams.
Yeah, there was a play when the first play of the game last night to the Jags. I think it was in cover 3. I run one of my little specials. I throw a little
Yeah.
comeback. He's open. I look down on the replay. The drag is wide open, like so wide open. I'm like, oh, I could have had a much easier throw right here. But for me,
Yeah.
I'm thinking pass rush, pass rush, pass rush, make my reads, and just get rid of the ball. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to dilly that.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I took there was 2 plays. I think I threw the ball away in one play, and I took a sack on another because I didn't have nothing. I was like, I'm not gonna force this. Anyway, here we go. Sonny Michelle.
If that's me, I'm like, fuck it, I'm forcing it.
No, but I did throw a dot last night, which is surprising to me, to Sterling over the middle. I think he was covered, and I was like, holy shit, he actually caught this shit. Sonny Michelle, 20 TDs. Elliott with my backup will be on block for all season. He says backup. Oh, that's
Who?
Denver. Denver. His backup's on the
Denver.
block. He said fuck Denver. Zeke, 18 touchdowns, 1,600 yards. Fernando, 15. Oh, show his card? Alright, hold on. No problem. I'll show the backup's card
Who's
for
he
the
showing?
Broncos. The Broncos. I don't know who this
Nate
guy.
Burt?
Here we go. You know what is funny too? It's such. Oh, you're
Noah
talking about
Burt.
Andrew Luck. You're talking about Andrew Luck.
I know I want Andrew Luck's
Yeah,
old ass.
no. You know what? If I didn't have, I would definitely. Wow, 32 in this league.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna go for
He
Andrew
should have been
Luck.
put out to pasture 5 years ago.
No, the thing is, I feel like
Well, based on the way I look at rosters.
right. Yeah, I just feel like the way the progression occurs, it probably shouldn't be. Probably shouldn't have this many good QBs in the league to begin with. You know,
There's
I
a
feel
lot.
like there's a lot, right? And so now you've got a glutton of just, good
You
QB.
got a couple of guys hoarding 2 or 3.
Yeah, hoarding 2 or 3. But you know what? Oh wow. Maybe Luck's not on the block. If I were you, if I'm the Broncos, I'm probably trading Peter.
You'd be an asshole.
No, but the guy's backup, Noah Burt, is star dev, and he's sitting on his bench.
Yeah, I don't know why he's sitting.
You're wildin', bro. Oh my gosh. I can't. I don't know what you guys are doing. I have no clue what you guys are doing.
No
Hey,
clue.
Lions, do you see this guy? Detroit.
Yeah, Lions. do it.
Detroit. I wouldn't give you more than a
Attention.
4th round pick for this guy. No way.
For who?
For Noah Burt. The numbers are outstanding, but I'm not. Let me see. Where did you draft him at?
Noah Burt. I think he got him in like the 3rd round.
Yeah, right. Like I said, I'm not giving you more than a 4th. 5th round, absolutely. Yeah, this guy should be starting. If I'm the
He
Lions,
should be Is he? Let me ask you a question. Is he
Yeah.
getting
XP.
focus training? Yep.
Yeah, he is getting focus training.
He
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah, I don't know.
So why is he not playing?
Don't know. Maybe I don't know what is. He'll tell you. What do you like more about Peter than you do about thing?
His stupid name.
Oh, maybe. I don't think Burt is definitely is trash right now.
Peter is 75 normal dev.
Yeah, and
What
this
is,
guy's
like,
75 star.
He's got no future.
Right, and this guy's 83 deep, 78 medium, 79 short. 4 weeks of preseason focus training gets this guy 90, it'll be 80, 80, 80, 80
Yep.
across the board.
Let's check the stats. Let's see how the stats look for each quarterback, because I know he's played them all.
Yeah, he
This
had the
Peter
worst time with
guy,
Burt. He had the
24 and 10. We already saw that earlier.
Right.
Noah Burt,
Yeah.
how's he doing?
No touchdown, 4 picks.
4 picks.
Yeah.
I believe he started week 1 against Sev,
Yeah.
and each of those guys, Sev's quarterback and him, threw a pick on their first attempt of the year
Yeah,
of
I'm
their
sure.
careers.
I'm sure that Madden programmed that in because I remember rookies have typically a difficult time from game to game at times. It's just one of those things.
Thanks. So now I just changed my whole draft strategy.
Oh, I've seen it before. I've seen it stated from guys in multiple CFMs that rookies quarterbacks tend to just have bad throws from time to time.
I'm gonna draft a quarterback and change it to a lefty.
Oh my gosh, God save you.
Gonna be the only lefty starter. In
Nah,
the
that
league.
thing is so weird.
So when
Where
I
we
do
at?
the rollouts to the left, it's
Jesus,
to the strong side.
you're crazy.
I have
Fernando
Bell going up.
Dawson. 15,
This guy is
15.
great, Fernando Dawson.
See, Lions say he's no Stafford.
Oh yeah, check Stafford. Pull Stafford up. Come on.
Hold on, give me
Pull
a second.
Stafford up right now.
Let me get the little bit of these stats. I'm gonna pull up Stafford in a second. So Gurley with 17 touchdowns, Barkley with 14.
For those
Anderson
that
with 14.
are looking at the screens, and not seeing mine, Stafford he's completing 54% of his passes.
Which is not bad.
He has 32 interceptions and ready for the touchdowns?
Oh my gosh.
0 touchdowns.
Oh my god.
Bro, please get this guy a passing touchdown before the season is over.
Oh my god.
For his own sanity.
But
please.
Hold on. This is my man.
Please.
It's my best friend in real life.
Get
dog.
him a touch. Yo.
Like I just saw him Monday
scheme
night.
him up a play that's gonna get him a touchdown.
We hooped together. No, but I'm gonna say this. This is how effed up Madden is. He has 2 sims and he still didn't throw a touchdown.
No, well, I think he benched him.
Oh, Hans, what up,
I think he
Hans?
benched him.
Okay.
So this is what you do. If this is really your best friend, and yo, give him credit. He's getting smoked, and he's still as active as ever.
No, but I will say
I
will say one thing. He actually loves PSL, and he loves his whole.
Of course, why
he
not?
loves his whole draft, free agency.
We're
Like
great.
you should. I mean, you should hear the talks we have when it comes to free agency and drafting. Like,
All right, so now the next talk you have to have
Yeah.
is you scheming up an offense and a play to get this guy in the end zone through the air.
man,
That has to be the next conversation you guys have face to face.
that's gonna not that it won't not I could scheme up a play, but it's I can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like you and I, like I said, he just started playing. Doesn't follow football that often. He just started playing. But you and I, we'll look at the screen. And we're like, I bet this will work. I think you have to work
Yeah.
your way up to that. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Well,
like
first of all, he has to get out of near formation if he wants to throw a passing touchdown.
yeah, but I also feel like he's just protecting himself. And I know some guys. No, don't watch YouTube. That's the worst thing to do. 'Cause that's my problem.
No, don't.
So here's my
Because
problem
then
with YouTube.
then you're focusing on doing cheesy stuff and just
No.
doing a play that's gonna work as
No,
opposed
not
to
even.
finding
Right,
yourself
so-
a play that'll work.
No, so what happens on YouTube? So when these guys are labbing these plays, they're calling it against a defense they can recognize. Obviously, they're picking the offense, they're picking the defense. The defense is not telling you what defense they're picking. You have to decipher
If you
that.
can't recognize the defense,
Right.
you have no
if
chance.
you don't recognize, so what happens is you run this play 40, 50 times in practice mode. You get the timing down. You know where the holes are. You know what's gonna happen.
and then you'll
then
call it, and you'll face
and you
a totally
call
different
it,
defense.
and the defense is not right for what you just called, and it's busted. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But we said it, and I think Hans agree with me too. If I'm the Lions, this draft, you gotta go back to like 1985, big shoulder pad, get you a bruising back, pick up every offensive lineman you can find, and just run a whole bunch of jumbos, and then throw when you have
could
to
do
throw.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Throw when you need to throw, absolutely. I mean,
That's
you'll
the
be one.
best way to
Right.
get better at
Yeah,
passing
right.
is to
You're
run.
right. Right. You'll be one-dimensional.
Yes,
Teams.
and then no one expects you to throw.
Yeah. Right. And no one expects you to throw. And then you're right. And then now you'll have guys bringing everyone down, and then you can take that one shot, that one PA shot post,
That one, there
PA
you go.
vertical, whatever deep shot play that's money. You'll get the chance to use it because now everybody's watching you. he said Stafford will never see the field again while I'm in Detroit.
Stafford is
He's
right. Stafford is gonna be in a one of those padded rooms after the
yeah, he's
season.
banned for life. He's banned. He can't even let him in the
He's
arena.
not allowed in the facility
Yeah, he's
anymore.
like
They changed the locks.
yeah, he's Gilbert Arenas and Jared Crittenden, the two guys
Oh
who
my.
idiots who brought guns to the freaking
Yeah.
to the arena as wizards, talking about they had beef, and talking about I'm not gonna. What? Such idiots, those guys. Anyway, where was I?
So yeah, so the
DeAndre Henson.
Lions changed their locks to the team facility.
Yeah,
Stafford
he's so
doesn't have the new ones.
stupid, stupid. Um, Dalvin Cook with 23 touchdowns. Yikes.
Oh.
Let me look. Let me go by these touchdowns, cause
Dalvin
that's
Cook
how.
had 4 against me.
Who?
Dalvin Cook had 4 against me.
Shit, Christ. I mean, this is how Madden determines if you're good or not by the amount of touchdowns. I would love for 1 year, not this year probably, to just get a running back, and on goal line just give him the ball. Don't let me get any yards during the regular season. Just goal line, and see if I got him touchdowns with no yards, opposed to a guy with yards and no touchdowns, who would be like a Pro Bowler, and probably be
Hmm.
neither one thinking about it. But anyway, McCaffrey with 15. All right, so let's go to receiving. Calvin Ridley with 63 receptions. I just watched a breakdown on Calvin Ridley. He's gonna be really good. He is gonna be so good. Him and Julio together, obviously, but he's gonna be really good. I wouldn't be surprised if he's was he star depth to start this game? I don't think so.
Who?
Calvin Ridley.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so, but he's gonna be
Probably
phenomenal next
quick.
Madden. Yeah, he's gonna be phenomenal next Madden. I just watched a breakdown. His 10 touchdowns as a rookie literally has footwork for days. His footwork is
Yeah.
so good, so good. Anyway, Cochran with 62 receptions, Pointer with 59.
Cochran, number 2.
Number two, yeah. I think I held Pointer
Awful.
down. He had one touchdown, and that was me. I think I called the wrong defense. I really want to call that defense, but I was so mad I gave that up. And then I gave up a kick return. I hate it. Oh, I hate getting a stop, getting a score, kicking it off, and then giving up a fucking kick return
Right away.
touchdown. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we'll look at some yardage. Pointer with 15, 7, and 7, and 14 touchdowns. And Wade with 15, 32, and 14 touchdowns. Um, Rhett Hill, 1,510
I
touchdowns.
hate that fucking
Ah,
guy.
I can't stand Rhett Hill. I can't. And the difference between, yeah, we advanced. Oh, it's probably Madden. The Lions say I don't know who's worse, me or Madden. I'm gonna say it's Madden because Madden won't let you do anything right, even if you're doing it right sometimes. Um, Rhett Hill. The difference between the Broncos' use of Rhett Hill and the Jags' use of Pointer is that Rhett Hill is everywhere. He is
Yeah, everywhere.
everywhere. Everywhere. It's inside. It's outside. It's slot. He's everywhere.
You have to watch for that number 11.
Right, you have to watch for him. Right, so I think that was the difference between Pointer a little. Pointer a little easier. You said trick is user. It's a little easier to guard Pointer, but I feel like and for whatever reason, Rhett Hill just feels like he just gets open. He got away.
He gets he gets by everybody
Yeah, he gets
somehow,
by,
some way.
but he's 97 speed too. So I don't. Is Pointer that fast?
He's like 95, I
96.
think.
So I wonder if 96, 97 is that threshold for like really getting open. Because Wade is 96, and I feel like Rhett Hill was just doing whatever. Of course, we got Deontay Bell, 99
Of course
speed.
we do.
Brandon Cooks. Does somebody have somebody who's fast 97? Maybe somebody who has a 97 speed receiver can tell me if they feel like that's like a threshold to just getting open, especially when it comes to speed.
Bell on the block.
Bell is definitely not on the block, bro. If you have Bell on the block, what the hell will you do next season? DJ
Nothing.
Moore, yeah, nothing. So DJ Moore, yeah. I feel like 97 might be that threshold for
Yeah,
speed.
it's only because there's only a handful of
Yeah,
those
only a
guys.
handful, and those guys give everyone problems. Like Wade is a problem for me personally, but I feel like there are times where I feel like the guy is right there with him. I feel like Red Hill was getting so much separation.
Look and look at this. Look at these stats. Look at run after the catch. Red Hill has the lowest by far because all his passes are deep.
Mm, yeah,
All his passes, he's wide open, deep.
right, right. Robbie with 8.9. So for the second year in a row, I've got two 1,000-yard receivers. Congrats to me.
Wow, look at that. That's
I know.
impressive.
Can you imagine if I threw to what just Wade or fucking Robbie? Got me like 2,500
Wow.
yards, no problem. Anyway, I digress.
I
So
throw to only Bell.
Kamara with wow. Hey Ford, I see what you're doing out here. Kamara with 653 yards receiving and 10 TDs receiving. You would have had 3? I don't know about that. Let me see. Let's look at these yards.
But look, we got right here the best tight end in the league, Darren Waller.
Yeah, Waller. No, where's your 1,000 guys? Hold on, I don't see a single guy with 1,000 yet. Ford, are you sure, Ford? Let's
Ford's
see.
lying.
Let's see. No.
There's not a
Okay.
single guy.
Okay, Michael Thomas was 807. All right, that's not far. Rashard Perriman with 730. Okay, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I think it's possible.
It's not possible. 2 games
No,
left?
no. He's saying if he had Trout, and Trout's been out for like 2 or 3 games already.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're right. I think you would have got close. I agree. 200 yards with Michael Thomas and another 200 with.
And Cameron Meredith with 600.
Yeah, I don't know if Mary would have got
626.
it, but it could have definitely been Waller, Perriman,
But
and
that right there, just looking at that, you know, the key to his success. He's not predictable. He doesn't
Right.
force the ball to one
doesn't
guy.
force the
He
ball to
spreads
one
it
guy.
around.
Absolutely. Yeah. But in the same breath, look at other guys who are predictable and they're still successful. It's just
Well,
you gotta
yeah,
know how to
because you're
use,
talking
yeah.
about these guys that are elite.
Yeah, these guys are definitely elite. We'll look at some defense. We'll look at some stuff. We love looking at defense. Wow, the show's going long. We ranted for like 30,000 minutes. McGee got a pick on me, which I did not want to give him. On the, I don't know if you
Holy
guys.
shit, hold on.
Yeah.
Chubb, how many sacks did he have in his last couple of games?
Who?
Chubb. He came
Chubb.
out of nowhere. I was just looking at the
Oh
stats real
shoot!
quick.
Yeah, wow, yeah. That might have been the game versus the Chargers.
The Chargers, yeah.
Yeah, and Von Miller.
That'll get you cursing somebody out.
Yeah. But we're looking at AFC. So on this route that McGee got the pick, I could have sworn Anderson was on a post route. He was, except it was like a double move, and I threw it on the break.
So
But
you threw it out?
Yeah, I expected him to cut in, but he cut out, and
Yeah.
McGee jumped like fucking Superman to catch it. I was so mad at myself. I was proud of myself. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a decent game. Give me a little perfect rating coming out of here. But no. But he's balling with him. McGee makes some tackles. He had 86 tackles. And I'm sure he played all his games. I don't think he have a sim yet. So
Yeah, he plays all his games.
yeah, it's gonna be rookie of the year with no question.
He's gonna clean sweep rookie of the year on offense
Yeah.
and defense.
Oh shit, who's the offensive player? Oh, the quarterback.
His quarterback.
Duh. Yeah. So, like I said, I think Ngakoue had a sack against me, and that was it. Like I really expected like this pass rush to come through, and like I said, Madden is so inconsistent. 96 finesse move. So what I will say is that I kind of looked at his roster before I played him, and I
Big
don't want to give away
mistake.
too many secrets, but I did make an adjustment offensively, and that helped me out. But I won't give it away.
You'll give it to me because I'm playing him tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you. Um, but Ngakwe and Boyd didn't show up. Ngakwe only had one sack, but I only had one sack as well too. Obviously, his defensive line is way better than mine. Like his whole defensive line is all 95s and better. If I can find this guy right now, his DTs. Beckwith, his Beckwith is at 95
Beckwith.
overall.
That was his first round pick the first year, I
Yeah,
believe.
99 block shed, and he's way better than my center. And so so that's what frustrates me about this game. You look at the numbers, and you look at the guy across from you, and you figure you should win 70, 80% of the battles. But man is like, no,
Hmm.
no, 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 no. We want this game to be fair and balanced. So even if your
Yeah,
guy's not good enough, we'll make him good enough for a little bit, so the
of
game can be
course.
competitive. Which shouldn't be the case at all. Um,
No, if you have guys that
right.
should dominate, they should dominate.
Yeah.
I get the maybe they have an off game or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's stupid.
Sadly, Leonard Williams is probably gonna be a normal dev next season. There's nothing I can do about it.
Awful.
I know, man. 94 power move hardly ever shows up. It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. Um, all right, so let's go to the NFC. Oh, we looked at picks yet? We got picks, but McGee's a bad man. Bad man. Um, McGee he leads the AFC in picks. With 12. Nickerson got 3 last night, so he's got 10. Desmond King with 9. He'll be definitely a double digit. Um, you should be able to get 2 in the next 2 weeks. But we know how that goes.
Who?
Sometimes it won't happen.
Nah,
Desmond
they'll
King.
disappear for weeks.
Right, they'll be for weeks. Braxton Morris, Amanda Roberts both have 8. Adoree Jackson with 8. Anthony Everett with 7. Cameron Cook with 7. The rookie. Donaldson, my guy, with 7. Joe Schobert with 6. Hooker with 6. Crawley with 6. Crawley with a really good year, actually, with 6 picks.
How
Hopefully,
many
this gets him.
deflections?
Ah, deflections, don't get me. Oh, 17. So it's not so bad. He picked it up a little bit. That's not bad. Nickerson has 10 picks and 14 deflections. Amazing.
Ugh.
It's a good year. But I said, like I
Yeah.
said, he got 3 last night. Um, so we're good there. Let's look at this NFC. Text. NFC. Um, Sacks. McKinley with 21. Lawrence with 17 and a half. Donald with 17. Down year for Donald. Not sure why. Morrissey with 17, who had 9 versus the Steelers in
9.
versus the
And
Steelers. He
Ronald
played.
Jones had like 300 yards rushing in
Yeah,
that game
he
too.
told me. I was just wild. Glover 16 and a half. Khalil Mack with 15. Underwood 14 and a half. Askew with 14 and a half. Irvin with 14, and Davenport with 13 and a half. Ford, how's that 4-3 working for you though in terms of pressure? I just want to know since you said you switched. The second receiver might get 1,000 yards. Um, the Broncos. We'll look at that guy in a second. Intos. 9 for Woods, 8 for Coleman. But look at the NFC playing legit. So the AFC is a bunch of cheese balls. Is what I'm gathering.
Yep. All the linebackers
Look
leading
at this.
everything.
Corner, 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 corner. The first middle linebacker with picks is Kaiser with 5. Eli Apple 6. Awuzie 6. Lewis 6. Rhodes 6. Trufant and Fuller with 7.
All
Coleman with
DBs.
8.
That's great.
And Woods with 9. I applaud the NFC. Bravo.
Bravo. AFC's
Okay.
full of cheese balls.
Yeah, AC full of cheese balls. All y'all cheese balls. And then the next linebacker is Jalen Brown with 5 picks, and in between him and Kaiser, there's a handful of corners, safeties and corners, only like it's a handful, I say 3, with 5 picks. I'm not sure how the NFC East is how the NFC is doing it, but I applaud you guys.
Yeah.
Definitely applaud you guys. Who's got the most deflections? Here's Jonathan Jones with 19 deflections and one
And
interception.
one pick. That's
Oh my
terrible.
gosh. Uh, those are just game altering. How about this? Watts Burley. He's a linebacker though. 14 deflections and no picks. Let's see, check the
Wow,
AFC.
he's got him playing in coverage a lot. That's supposed
Yeah.
to be. He's like a pass rushing type.
Deflections. Larry Onable, who I like though. I like his numbers.
Chiefs.
18 deflections,
And
one
only
pick.
one.
And this guy's a good corner. 90 overall corner. Don't understand it. Look at the
He
numbers.
got him at
95
like pick
man.
12 or 13.
Yeah, fuck, this guy's good, man. It's a good cornerback. Good looking corner. All right, we'll look at your wideout, your second wideout, Broncos. Get you some
Don't do
glory.
it.
He said he wants to look at wide receiver, receiving. Julius Ford. He's not bad too. He did have some catches against me. Julius Ford. 86 speed.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Wow.
Yeah,
Good
he was
job.
that guy that we thought was going to be really good, and then he had a shitty combine.
He's making him work though. Making him work. It's not bad. It's not bad. Anything else really? I think that's all I got. I don't have anything else really.
Not
Almost
really.
been 90 minutes. Jesus Christus.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, an hour and 20.
Worst 90 minutes of my life.
Yeah, he's so stupid. We'll look at yearly awards and we'll wrap this up.
There you go.
Get up out of here. Yearly awards.
There's a few
Zeke.
guys, by the way, that
shit.
need to get their shit together in terms of playing.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Start playing our games.
A few
MVP.
guys.
Zeke, Coach of the Year. Falcons. Oh, look at me, Tiger Woods, second running.
Oh my God, Tiger
Second.
Woods.
Tiger Woods, y'all. It's all good, y'all. So these are actually some good names. Ronnie Lott is the coach for the Niners. Well, Timothy George is probably just his real name. Chris Dale is the made-up name. Chris Hogan. Mickey L. Bay. I don't know what that even means.
Matthew.
Matthew. and whatchamacallit, Pooh, Cali Drizzle. What the fuck? Like, what do you
Pooba.
think?
That dude
it's
is
so
out of
funny.
his mind.
Yeah.
Worst Fortnite partner of all time, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I want to get into a first-person shooter this year, guys.
Fortnite.
No, I'm not playing that fucking
It's fun,
gimmicky
yo.
ass fucking cartoon
Oh,
Lego
here we
shit.
go.
I'm not playing it. Offensive Player of
Whatever.
the Year, Sonny Michelle.
It's free. I thought you'd be all over that shit.
I would. Actually, I downloaded Fortnite the first week it came out, but I just couldn't get with it, yo. Couldn't do it. So these are all running backs as Offensive Player of the Year. SOCOM, all four. You my guy. Woo! Love some
Oh my
SOCOM.
Lord.
You didn't play SOCOM?
Hell no.
Yo, you're a nerd. You don't know any
What
better.
kind of nerd do I look like?
The one that doesn't play SOCOM. Crowell, I can't believe I'm having such a good year with Darnold, and he's not up here for Offensive Player of the
Yo,
Year.
every time I look at your roster when I do the mock draft, I'm like, yo, why is this guy not getting a better running back than what he has?
Because he's working.
Ugh.
Crowell's not bad. Defensive Player of the Year, McGee. Whoa. Wow. That's gonna be wow. Good job though.
Yeah, he got like 14 sacks and 12
Yeah.
picks.
Yeah, the picks that will really just get you. Yeah. So Chubb, Roberts, Miller, Atkins, Morris, Boyd, Goodwin, Onwusu, and Ngakwe. Offensive rookie, Barner, Perry, Greer, Genus, Tuduze, or whatever. Walker, Bias, Francis, Bergen, Gent. Defensive rookie, we already know. Oh, Hampton's up there. Way to go. And McCune, okay. McGee, Morris, Goodwin, Cook, McCleskey. Banks. Oh, good job, McCleskey. The jewel of
McCleskey.
PSL. The jewel.
How's he doing?
I don't know. I can't see from here. You can pull it up. I'm looking at the.
Yeah. No, I'm over here in practice mode throwing
No,
nine
don't.
routes to
Oh
battle.
my gosh. Best QB. Baker Mayfield. Oh, I would love to get this, but if I get my guy in the Pro Bowl, I'm fine. Point Brand. Whoa, shit. He's
Yeah.
gonna get a dev boost. Barner. may not make the Pro Bowl. He's got to get ahead of Point Brand. Mastru, Haslam, Casey, Mariota. I believe the Titans say he's gonna trade Mariota.
Yeah, he hates Mariota.
Ah, that's terrible. Best running back: Michelle, Dawson, Gordon, Anderson, Coleman, Crowell, who's 79 overall. Johnson, Mixon, Howard, and Kareem Hunt. Pointer is the best receiver: Wade, Hill, Bell, Perry, Anderson. I think 6 receivers make it. You said Sony? I thought it was Sonny. Oh, it said Sony.
It's
Okay.
Sony Michelle.
Oh, that looks like Sonny to me, bro. I'm sorry if I can speak
No.
English. Oh, my bad. Robbie.
Or
Brown.
like you used to say,
Ford.
Roby.
I used to say Roby, yeah. Yeah, I say Roby. Best. Who cares about offensive linemen? This doesn't matter. Even
It
Trent
makes no
Brown's up here
sense.
though. Let's go Trent. Make sure you get to a Pro Bowl. Atkins, best defensive lineman. Chubb, Boyd, Ngakwe, Houston, Agba, Lawson. Don't make who mad for week 17? Sonny? Oh, man. Sonny gonna be
Sonny.
locked up, bro.
Sonny.
Sonny gonna be
Go Pats.
Sonny gonna be Mooney in a second. That's what he gonna be.
Go Pats.
He gonna be locked up in the dark. Um, McGee, Roberts, Miller, Morris, Donaldson, and I hope these guys make the Pro Bowl for me. Donaldson and Nwosu.
You don't ever get Pro Bowlers.
No, I really don't, man. It's rare. Goodwin, Kustra, Schobert, Meyer. It's weird though for a guy who does a little bit of winning. Nickerson, woo!
Oh boy.
Yeah, King, Jackson, Cook, Everett, Crawley. Let's go. Hooker, Bowie,
Holy.
Tongue, and Hasty. Kickers, who cares, right?
Cole on the block.
Cole, send him. Whatever you want, dog.
Oh
Got
yeah,
you.
we were supposed to be negotiating right now.
Yeah, man. I take J. Cole any day of the week.
Let's do it.
Love the.
It'd be like Crawley all over again.
I hope not. Oh, I'd be
That
so
guy
mad.
don't catch shit.
Wood, Wood, you got sent to the NFC to be a good corner.
Ugh.
Woods, Roby Trafont, Fuller, Woozy, Apple, Lewis, Rhodes, Douglas, Slade Jr., best linebacker Underwood without question. Askew, Foster, Kaiser, Floyd, and Anzalone, Carter, Lee, Jones, and Correa. Wow, Correa still playing. D-line, McKinley, Lawrence, Morency, Donald Glover, Mac. Donald Glover? Oh, I said Donald then Glover, but it's not Donald Glover. Mac, Irving, Davenport, Buckner, Ingram. O-line, who cares? Wide receiver, Chark. Wow. That's a good trade, man, to get him to do that for you. Cooks, Ridley, Cochran, Moore, Thomas, Jones, Cooper, Evans, and Richardson Jr. Best running back, Elliott, Cook, Gurley, Barkley. That's funny, Gurley, Barkley. Kamara, Caffrey, Ajayi, Jones the second, Norris, and Freeman. Norris is a rookie. For me, is he rookie? Trout
Norris,
still.
that's from the Vikings,
Trout
right?
is still the best QB despite having played
Oh my
3
god.
weeks. Oh my
He had such a
gosh.
lead on the
Yeah.
touchdown
Oh my
category.
gosh. Yeah, touchdown, but his touchdown to pick into ratio. Like the only way you're gonna beat him now is yards. I think it's gonna be tough. That'll be weird too. Ryan Gall, Sankey, Wentz, Popek, Newton, Rosen, and Schooning or Skewning. Schwenning, I guess. Barry
For
Murray.
Seattle. Free
Oh,
safety. Oh,
yeah.
strong safety.
And
Wow.
Payne. Oh, another Pro Bowler. Oh, he's a Pro Bowler? Is he best linebacker? Is he up there? No, he's not up there. Ah. Just gonna beat you to it. That's Barton, Lewis, Dowling, Bobo, Burley, Richard, Spidell, Wale. Or Wall, I guess, if you want to go Wall. Offensive rookie, Norris. I knew it. And Rodriguez. Wow. Torian
Ooh.
Black.
Oh, both of them.
Ya booty. For
Your
the
boo, your
Buccaneers.
boo.
Keith Potter, Conrad, Burks, Bly, Lehman, and Ashley. What position is Lehman? Ford. Tight end? Tight end. I think it's tight end.
Tight end.
McKinley, Lawrence, Foster, Defensive Player of the Year, Askew, Irving, Donald Woods, Underwood, Glover, and Buckner. Offensive player, running backs. I mean, except for Ryan, Trout, and Jones. Ryan Trout's still on this list. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for tonight. Have fun, man. Play these games, you sacks
Play.
of
Even if you're
scum.
trying to lose and for a draft position, that ain't an excuse to not playing.
Yeah, man.
Play the games. It's inexcusable for you to just tell somebody you get the win without giving a reason.
Yeah.
Everyone's here to play. It's not fair to just to your opponent to say, I don't want to win, so I'm not playing. Right? Right.
Yeah, I
I'm over
agree.
here throwing 9 routes.
This guy right here. That's it, y'all. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Poop, holla if you hear me.
Poop? What? Oh, you play him?
Yeah, I think I play him. Let's see what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm playing 7 tomorrow.
Oh man, I got you. I got you in the notes, bro. I got you
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
notes.
yeah, yeah.
I got you.
Send me everything.
He said, Falcons said he threw 7 picks in 2 games.
Yeah, I know. I
So
saw.
so he was actually
We
doing a
gave him
really good
enough
job.
love. I didn't want to bring
Yeah.
that up too.
Oh, okay. No, you should have told me. I would have thrown that in there. All
No,
right, man.
hell no.
Peace out, Cub Scout.